Hey friends, Becs here. In today's video, we're diving deep into the Rift, one of the most dangerous and rewarding zones in Dune Awakening. I'll be showing you how to navigate its different levels, why bringing a buggy with a cut array and storage is a game changer, and how teaming up with a friend can make camps and looting way easier. Plus, we'll cover why you need to pay attention to those hidden house representatives scattered throughout the area, especially if you're working on the Landsraad progression. If you're ready to explore smarter, survive longer, and maybe uncover a few secrets along the way, then stay tuned. Right, let's get into it. The Rift is a massive multi-layered zone with verticality playing a huge role in both navigation and exploration. Unlike other areas in Arrakis, the Rift is built with cliff faces and winding tunnels that connect its upper, middle, and lower levels. Here's how to move between them effectively. There are cave systems and tunnel routes connecting certain levels of the Rift. These can sometimes avoid surface threats or steep climbs. Keep note of where these entrances are. They often have loot or safer passages between the layers, and also the chome mining facilities that you can gather additional materials from, such as crystals and carbon. These are your best bet for traversal with a vehicle such as a sandbike or a buggy. Equipping a suspensor belt makes vertical movement much easier. It allows you to safely drop from high areas or hover across tricky gaps without dying to fall damage, which is a real risk in the Rift. One Becs tip is to make sure you've got your Shigar wire skill to zipline yourself up cliff faces very quickly. Don't leave your base without one if you plan to explore thoroughly. The Rift is massive, with sprawling platforms, steep drop-offs, and long stretches between loot spots, NPCs, and resource nodes. A buggy is essentially for crossing these vast areas quickly, while avoiding unnecessary combat and getting from A to B quickly. Time is essential on Arrakis, and a well-equipped buggy gives you a serious edge. While the vehicle access is limited in some sections, especially tight cave entrances or a steep climb, the middle level of the Rift features a flatter terrain, perfect for buggy travel. Use it to your advantage to cover more ground efficiently, but be prepared to hop out and explore on foot when the terrain demands it. Combining speed, storage, and utility, your buggy becomes more than transport. It's a mobile survival hub. Another advantage that the buggy provides is its mobility and efficient gathering of resources on the move. The Rift is rich with valuable materials, and they add up very quickly. A buggy with extra storage modules lets you keep looting without that constant running back and forth to your base, or the risk of being over encumbered. Whether you're farming crystal clusters, enemy drops, or salvage, having mobile storage turns your buggy into a mini base on wheels. The Rift isn't just big, it's dangerous. Between the hostile NPC camps and environmental hazards, going solo can be slow and risky. Bringing a second player along can make your time in the Rift more efficient and survivable. Rift camps are often heavily guarded with lots of good loot in them. Having two people lets you split the aggro, revive each other, and take down tougher enemies much faster. You'll clear camps in half the time compared to solo runs. Camps are important due to them having rate amplifiers, which are important for improving your cut arrays on your person and buggies for even better mining efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, many hidden loot rooms and caves in the Rift require a cut array Mark III or higher to break through the crystal walls. Lots of crystals are dotted around the Rift, ready to be mined. If one person drives the buggy while the other operates the cut array, you can keep moving and mining at the same time, drastically reducing the downtime. This setup turns your buggy into a mobile extraction unit. Scattered throughout the rift are house representatives, key NPCs tied directly to your progress in the Landsraad system, which is the central to the faction reputation and the political influence in Dune Awakening. These representatives are not just for lore, they play an important part in the mechanical and strategic role, especially for players aligned to House Atreides or House Harkonnen. To climb the ranks of your chosen house and participate in the Landsraad Council, you will need to complete missions and objectives for these representatives. Many of the quests they offer involve camp clearing, resource collection, and exploration deep within the Rift. And that's your deep dive into the Rift, friends. From secret chests, multi-level madness, and to buggy builds, cutter rays, and why bringing a friend literally saves your butt. The Rift is wild, but so worth it. Don't forget to check in with those house reps too if you're climbing the Landsraad ladder. They're scattered everywhere and easy to miss. If this helped you out or you learned something new, give the video a like and drop a comment on what you've discovered in the Rift. And of course, subscribe for more chaos, tips, and Arrakis secrets. Well, until next time, friends.